Hey there YouTube, today we're going to be doing a video on some products available from Lighttake, a online retailer similar to Banggood. So Lighttake are offering this package here, not the contents, the packaging itself. So this is a case for the DJI Spark, as well as a decal and some prop guards. The thing about this case is that this stores absolutely everything you need to have your DJI Spark flying and to take it with you to be able to charge it, etc. inside of a case that zips up to this size. Now, DJI, in all their wisdom, thought, we're going to make a small drone that claims to be portable, and we're going to force you to carry it around in this container, which stores the drone and the batteries and the propellers. However, you're also going to need this container, which stores the accessories, so the charger, things like that. And the best part is in DJI's wisdom, they thought, oh, you'll just carry that in your hand and this on your shoulder? Like, this isn't convenient. This doesn't fit in there with the door shut. So WTF, DJI. So you may have seen in my last video, you can actually get rid of this and throw all of this into here, but it's a tight squeeze. And I mean it, it is a seriously tight squeeze. Things potentially get damaged if you do it. And so yeah, you then suddenly have your smaller bag, which is more portable. However, it's not that much smaller than the Mavic. Because the thing with the Mavic is it folds up. And the folded Mavic is actually smaller than the Spark in terms of form factor, because you can put the Mavic in your pocket. You can't put the Spark in your pocket. So the market the Spark is trying to hit, I'm not really sure about. The only positive point I'd say to the Spark is the price point. So anyway, you have this to store your Spark the way DJI wants you to. Or you have this if you want to squish the Spark in there with all the accessories. And I actually ended up bending one of the propellers as a result of doing that. Or you can get one of these. They are very inexpensive. And look how well it stores everything. But Lighttake go a step further in offering some other neat accessories. So they have their own versions of the prop guards for the Spark. So if you look at this and you compare it to DJI's prop guard, look how much difference there is. This is lighter and thinner, whereas this is a lot bigger. And the thing is, when you're flying a small drone which is sensitive to wind, the last thing you want to do is be carrying what are essentially kites attached to your drone. So this being heavier and larger means it's more likely to catch wind, and it's going to reduce your flight times more. Whereas this is much thinner. Now, admittedly, the mounting mechanism for this isn't as nice as the DJI mounting mechanism, having its own little clip. But in reality, if you are the person who's going to be using the prop guards, I don't think you could be too bothered about it, because to take the clip off of this, all you do is squeeze in these little clip bits here and this comes off, which isn't that bad. Now, it has to be said, lightness is important. So my personal preference is that I wouldn't even fly with the prop guards, because in reality, the only people who are going to need the prop guards are people who are buy and flyers, I'd say, which to be honest is probably the majority of my audience. I imagine most of you guys are people who've not actually designed or built drones, you've purchased one. And you might not necessarily have the largest amount of experience with them, but I mean, you would gain experience by flying, so it's not necessarily a bad thing. But anyway, there you are. Now, there is a couple of downsides to this case, though. So the big, first and foremost downside I feel to this case is the lack of a strap and the lack of strap mounting points. You know, because I don't necessarily want to carry this in my hand. I might want to put this on my shoulder so I don't have to worry about it. The other thing is that unfortunately, it is quite a bit bigger than the DJI case. I'd say probably 2 inches wider and an inch taller. It's also probably about half an inch thicker. So they've gone a bit overkill on the size, but I think this case is probably a existing product that has had the foam inserts specially made for it. So, you know, short of complete tailor-made case, this isn't too bad. I would say the biggest thing is just not having a strap point that I'm disappointed in. It would be nice if I could have had a strap. But aside from that, lots of space. So you could potentially store more than the 3 batteries that are here. You could put more in the pocket up here. You've got your charger and your mains adapter. Now, again, not necessarily thought through UK plugs at the very least, because I'm sort of assuming that that's how they should go, but it's not perfect and it won't go sideways. Yeah, you know, overall I'd say I'd give it a 6 out of 10. I'd give the DJI solution a 3 out of 10. So this is definitely a lot better. And I have to say the decals they supply are rather nice. They have a whole selection. This is just one of many. I will show you some of the others, which are stored in this convenient little pouch up top. So if I pop those out, it comes with some white. And here are the decals you can choose from. So we have a DJI Spark decal, which has all the different colored sparks. We have carbon fiber effect, a sort of camouflage effect. Another nice one, I actually think these two are really nice. I'm of that preference. And then a spaceship one. Now, admittedly, when it's flying, you're not going to see them at all because they're on the top of the drone and the drone should, in theory, be above you. But on the ground, they do look nice. Priorities, I suppose. So yeah, there we are. I hope you find a solution to your DJI Spark storage problems, if you have any problems. I can't imagine too many people find this convenient. So yeah, the only thing I would say is when you do decide to get a different container, remember to transfer your Spark Wi-Fi information sticker over. To be honest, I don't know. I was going to say I'd attach it underneath the Spark, but the Spark has one on it already, so actually, not sure it matters. Privacy, maybe? Thank you for watching. Good luck.